Watch this. I type one line into Claude Code, just asking it to add a whole new resource to my app. About a minute later, it had written the route, the request and response model, wired them in, written a test, and run my entire test suite. All green. That is the kind of thing that normally eats 20 minutes of my day. And I did not write a single line of it. I taught Claude how my project worked once, and now it just built like this on command. Simple. That was a Claude Code skill, and right now it is the most slapped on feature in the whole tool. Most developers are still typing some long explanation of their project into every new chat, every single session, and still getting code that does not match how they actually work. A skill ends that you teach Claude your project once in writing, and it builds the way you build every time on its own. Let me show you the slow way first, because that is what almost everyone is still doing. Here's the old way to add one resources. You open an old route file, you copy it, you rename everything, you write the request and response model, you register it, then you write a test, run it, and then fix three things later, and you forgot. 30 minutes for one resources, and then you don't do the exact same dance for the next one and the next. Same step, same boilerplate, same wasted time over and over. Part is simpler than people make it sound. A skill is just a folder with one file inside called skill.md. Open it, and there are two parts. At the top, a name and a short description. Underneath, the steps you want to Claude follow, written in plain English in your natural language also. That is the whole thing. No plugins, no settings screen, nothing to configure. It is a plain text file that teach Claude how you work. Simple. This is the part decided whether your skill ever fire. The description, that one line, is how Claude knows when to use it. Write something whiz like has with code, and it will sit there doing nothing. Write something specific like use this when I ask to add a new endpoint, and it trigger every single time. Read your description out loud. If it does not cleanly say when to use it, Claude will not know either. Let me build this exact skill right now so you see how fast it is. I make a folder and drop my skill.md file. I give it a clear name and that specific description. Then I write the steps the way I would hand them to a new engineer. The step one is open an existing route and copy its style. Then build the new route and models, register it, write a test, and run the shoot until it passes. That last step is the key. I am telling you the skill to actually run my test and to never stop while one is failing. Save it, and it is live. And if you don't want to write the file yourself, you can just ask Claude Code to build the skill for you. Let me be straight with you, because not every task should be a skill. If it is a one-off thing you will never repeat, do not bother. Just ask Claude. Normally, skill earn their place when you catch yourself doing the same step again and again, explaining the same project rule every time. That repetition is the signal. No repetition, no signal. Save them for the next work you are seeking of redoing. So, three quick things to take with you. One, a skill is just a folder with a skill.md file holding a name and description. and your steps. 2. The description is everything. So make it specific and say exactly when to use it. 3. The best skill, do not just write code. They run your test too. So the work comes when done and proven. Get this right and you stop re-explaining your project forever. If you give you one idea, you can use it today and hit subscribe because I build real AI tools like this every week and showing exactly how. And tell me in the comments what is the one task in your project you are repeated the most, the one you would turn into a skill first. I read every replies and I might just build it on the channel. Thank you.